So you just saw that super quick first run of that snowblower, and I gotta say, this wasn't the best trial run, but since we haven't had any snow, thought I'd give it a go. I got gas engines in the past that wouldn't do this. That this is got today was probably 3/4 of a inch of just absolute, almost slush snow. Super heavy, wet stuff. And that first run, it got halfway and then it clogged right down where the dog is. And after cleaning it out, where I stopped the video, I used a little included stick to clean it out, and then I ran it 2 more times, and as you can see here, or 3 more times, 3 little passes, I guess, maybe, and it cleared it pretty much right down to the sidewalk, and it wasn't throwing it far. In fact, it was more like spraying it straight forward, but I didn't adjust anything. And yeah, is it a 2-stage gas mower or gas snowblower? Probably not. Well, it's not even close, but they would struggle even with slush that's only not even 1 inch thick. But is it going to save your back if you pick one of these up? Probably. Is it going to work great for fluff? Absolutely. Is it going to work great for other stuff that's not so fluff? As long as you stay on it, more than likely. But I'll have a better review coming up later. Alright, so we got a lot of snow today. Got home to this. Not quite that much on the ground, but probably a good 4 to 5 inches. And it's 32 degrees out, and this is pretty good packing snow. It's pretty heavy, pretty wet. So the Snow Joe on one, and see what it did. That was my neighbor using a gas mower, professional landscaper. It's taking him about the same time, but that is, I got half of my drive done, which is 3 cars wide, about 4 cars long, and that's it. The Snow Joe, the issue is not throwing. It went right through this stuff, through it plenty far. No problem with this wet stuff. Only issue, ran out of gas halfway through, or battery power, I should say. So I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna do a little bit of this for the dog to demonstrate. But so far, don't believe the hype about it can't work for you. The only con so far is you only get about a half an hour in heavy snow. I think if that would have been powder, I would have been able to get it done. And like I said, my driveway is pretty big. So I'm gonna push the button, start it up, and show you guys. Very heavy snow. This has been trampled down already. You can see though, it works really good. You don't smell like gas. If I could get another set of batteries cheap, I think this would be perfect snowblower for me and for anyone with medium-sized driveway and sidewalk. So I'll finish this up. See you later. So just to give you a little more idea, what we were looking at. You can see there's where I cleared it off for the dog a little better, and because I had it about 15 minutes, I was able to, on the Charger, to do maybe, I don't know, not quite enough to finish the driveway. But actually, on one charge, this did about, actually better than I thought. It actually did about 3/4 of the driveway. And you can see my driveway is pretty big, along with the sidewalk. Like I said, it's about 3.5 cars wide and narrows to about 2 cars wide at the very end, and it's about 4 cars long. So it's a significant drive. And then you can see I got 20 feet of sidewalk. So I actually did about 3/4 of that with the snowblower. The Charger is not fast, so that's a con. And because it's got home late from work and this was already on the ground, my son's going in to go down for the night. He's a toddler. I just finished the last maybe 1/8 with the shovel because I was able to get probably half of the 1/4 done on a quick 15-minute charge. I think the charge definitely needs to be longer, but people who said this was a toy, they couldn't do heavy snow, they're just wrong. The main issue with it is you only have about half an hour of battery runtime. But if this would have been fluff or just a couple of inches, I probably could have done that. If you got a small driveway, this is probably all you need for one charge. If you got a larger driveway than this, you probably want something with bigger batteries. Not necessarily more power, but something more than these. I will check and see if Sunjoe offers extra batteries and how much they are, and put that up on the screen. Or if you can get these, runs on two 24 volts inline, so it's actually 48 volts. If they offer those batteries in bigger size, I'm not sure if they will, because there's not a whole lot of room in there extra. They might be able to get a different battery in there, but really, if it was a slightly more milliamp hours, I think it would be just about a perfect little snowblower for most people. I'd give it a B. It's a solid B. If I would have got home in time and done this in 2 shifts, I probably could have done it all with the snowblower and just had to maybe not even do a recharge or use the shovel, because I could have whipped through it quick and then came back out and whipped through it quick again. So if you're someone, maybe you're elderly, you don't got a lot of money and a small drive, this might be the snowblower for you. We'll see you later. And hey, you knew I was coming back, didn't you? Just a couple more things. We got another snowstorm coming on Saturday, so I'll be able to keep up with that one. So I'll make another video on that, and maybe some tips on how to use this that I figured out here in the last hour, and talk about the storage and pros and cons. So this time, for real, see you later.